is in the house tonight. Woo! Everybody just have a good time. Yeah. And we gon' make you lose your mind. Everybody just have a good time. Let's go. Party rock is in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dark Souls Super Aggressive Enemies mod. This is the other episode in which I'm doing post-commentary for reasons that I explained in the previous episode, and I'll be going back to the usual with the next one. Anyway, this episode I'm going through the depths. I shot a lot of footage here just because I kept dying a lot. It was pretty embarrassing. But, you know, this is going to be the first episode in which we see some, you know, some real good changes with the enemy AI, or rather, how they react. And, you know, we're all waiting for it. The area full of basilisks. So, that's what you get to look forward to. Just saying right now. Let's see. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you so much for keeping up with this series and watching. I know that, you know, there are other Let's Plays of this mod going around nowadays, and, you know, I really appreciate it that you're watching me and not, well, you know, still watching me, and, you know, I'll do my best to do a good job to be entertaining and whatnot, you know. You know, that's all I can promise. At this point right here, I was like, you know, super excited that I looted the sack off of the first woman. So I put that on right away, and then I was like, well, I don't know, I don't really want to hide my character's hideous face. But then I noticed I'm now medium weight, so I said, yep, that is coming off immediately. Because we can't have that. Let's see. Do I get the spider shield? I think I do. Yeah, I do. At least it makes the giant rat really mobile, because, you know, instead of just sitting there breathing as you kill him from up here, just rampaging around like, come down. So I wanted to make this, you know, epic dropping strike on him to one-shot him. And, yeah, he's still got a sliver of health, and he didn't let me move. So a little embarrassing. But, you know, I can't really do anything about that. So, let's try that again. I'm not really proud of it, but, you know, I gotta keep moving, so. A couple firebombs. I was pretty scared, because I thought it still had a sliver of health again, but then, turned out it didn't. So, right here, I was like, you know, instinctively running over to the little slide over there, and then I was like, wait, Jay, can't do the shortcuts. Gotta do it the normal way. Gotta force myself. So, heading on down to these little tunnels here. You know, thankfully, I guess, or, you know, however you want to take that, the rat's AI is unchanged, so, you know, they're still programmed to, oh, you know, I'm not cornered, I can run away, so I will. And right here, I was like really surprised that I wasn't being swarmed by the giant rats immediately. Don't really know what to say about that. But, you know, I got this one, and then I stabbed that rat, and I'm really cautious because I see that it's buffed by the channeler, so I'm just like, you can come to me. But, nope, it's trapped. So, Yep. I'm not wearing a fur coat. I'm covered in rats. So, I'm just thinking, like, I can't really do this, so let's go over to the normal way of fighting the channeler. Really thankful that I made it over that jump, but I mean, it's not too hard to miss. Or to make, rather. So killing a little rats right now, hopefully getting a little humanity, but no such luck. And I make it over here. Normal story, nothing really to see. I see he starts doing the dance of my people right after this bolt. So I was like, can't have that. And then the thrusting sword's been really useful for keeping like really offensive enemies at bay. Like, you know, I underestimated it. You know, it's alright. So you know what's coming now. The moment of truth in a little bit. I just want to lead up to this by saying that just so that you can feel the way that I felt, or at least know the way I felt, as soon as I dropped down into the Basilisk area, the only thing that my commentary covers is just me saying, oh god, oh please, oh no, and a lot of heavy breathing. So, let's do this. So I stopped right there to take a little breath, you know, catch my breath, take a breather. And, you know, that fight scene right there, you know, if you haven't played Dark Souls, then that just has to look so, that boss music has to sound so unfitting. But, you know that I'm just terrified the entire time. But, you know, luckily, very, very luckily, I didn't get cursed. And, you know, whenever I fight these guys, the best way to let off some stress afterwards is to just kick people's cursed corpses all around. That's the best part about basilisks. And, you know, you have to worry even about just one basilisk, not even, you know, not even talking about multiple, but, you know, you have to always be on your guard as long as there's one basilisk around. But that one was the last one, so just moving on now. I didn't really care to summon Kirk, so, you know, it's whatever. I subconsciously decided to run right, knowing that it was the wrong direction, but, you know, giving myself a little bit more breather room. against these rats. So now that the tempo of this run has gone back to the normal, usual what it is, there's a lot of content for Dark Souls that came out this past week. I'm sure you know, but like, I just discovered Quelaag Rachel, and she covers some good Dark Souls 2 stuff, as well as other big names, and I don't even need to talk about them. Let's see. Talk to Donald real quick, and I figure that this part gets kind of boring because I'm just kind of running around going to the Gaping Dragon, so I switch on over to the boss fight, and here it goes. Yep, I'm a casual. And then I got back up and owned him. So, all was well. So that'll do it for this episode of The Depths, and join me next time as I go into the front door of Blighttown. This will be fun.